Welcome to the channel. If you don't already know, my name's Roy, and I do a bunch of different stuff on this channel. A few videos ago, I put a hitch down here on my 2017 Toyota Highlander. Put a hitch on there so I could pull a utility trailer, use it for bike rack or whatever, okay? This car didn't come equipped with a hitch. So, if I need to use a trailer, you know, like a utility trailer, I need to have some lights on the trailer. So, I need to hook up a flat plug, a 4-wire, I don't know what you call it, trailer plug, okay? So I purchased one off of eTrailer.com, and I got a Curt custom wire connector, okay? And this is specifically for the Toyota Highlander, 2008 up to 2019, okay? And then also a couple, a Lexus, you know. So, link for this will be in the description below if you're interested. Just a regular link. eTrailer.com, check them out. They have everything you ever need for trailer stuff. Hitches, bike racks, lighting, a whole bunch of different stuff, all right? And they have videos on how to install all these. Pretty much for most vehicles. You may not, whatever. But anyway, this is the 4-way flat plug, specifically for the Toyota Highlander. And whatever vehicle that you need, they probably have a custom one for you, so you don't have to splice. This is just basically plug and play, okay? No splicing. Okay, just open this right up. All right. Here's your 4-way flat plug, okay? Take this rubber band off here so you can see it. Okay, it's pretty long enough. Here's your plug, okay? This is what I need. Comes with a cover, which I'm gonna wanna use, so I'm gonna just put this right on there, right to begin with. Okay. There. So if you leave it out, you can just cover it up. Of course, it's brand new, so everything. There we go. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Comes with everything you need. So, and this is your control unit here. Take that rubber band off. So this is all your power distribution and whatever. It's gonna tie right in and everything, okay, that you need. It comes with a couple fuses. These are for under your hood of your car, depending on what you need. One of these is, let's see, one of these is for one set of gear, and not one of the other one's for a different set, okay? You also have, in here, you got some zip ties. And you got some snips, splices. You got your bolt for your ground, and that's what this is going to be for. And you're going to need that later. Here is the fuse you're going to need, 10 amp fuse. That is the one that goes in here. So just make sure that's out right now. Okay? You ain't going to need any of these. This also has, there we go, double-sided tape in here, which you're going to need to put on here, okay? Here's the instructions. All right. This side here is for 2008 and 2000 up to 2013. This is 14 up here, so. And it's pretty detailed. All right. First thing we need to do is we need to take our cover here, our carpet, get that out of the way. Okay. Then we need to take this off. And that just comes right out. Okay. Okay, we can take this cover off. We got some push pins right here that we need to pop out. So you could take a screwdriver, or you could just use a tool like I got, I think, here. Hopefully. Let's see. Yeah. You just pop them out, okay? They're just regular. They just pop out easy. Okay. Okay. Next thing is we're going to remove this panel here. It just pops up. There we go. Okay. Okay, just has these clips. You just pull it up. Then we need to remove this cover here. Okay, just need to pry that down. All right. There. That comes out. Next thing we need to do is take off this nut right here. It's a 10 millimeter, and that'll help us pull this out. Okay, nut out. Okay, so all we gotta do is pop this out. Think here. That pops off. That pops off. There we go. Just gotta be careful. There. There. The whole thing comes right out. Next thing, we just need to take this trim panel off. And that just comes right out. Okay. Grab your 4. Can you see it? But right here, all right? Right here. Plugs right in. There. Boom. Okay. Next thing you want to do is take the converter box. Okay. Make sure there's nothing, no fuse in here. Okay. Take the converter box and plug it right in until you hear it click. There you go. That's all set. Next thing you want to do is find a place to put this. Right, whatever. I'm going to take some double-sided tape, put it on there. Okay. Peel that side off. Put it right there. There. Good enough. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright, next thing you want to do is take your ground wire, find a suitable spot for it. Use the self-tapper that came in the package. Ooh. All right, you know what? I'm going to start it first. There we go. Come on. Okay. Got my hole started. Sometimes these self-tappers, you know, come on. There we go. All right. Now, bring the ground wire up here. Come on. Why is everything got to be so difficult? Because I'm recording, right? If I'm not recording, it'll go along pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. There. Okay. Since we have that going, now we're going to take our 10 amp fuse that came in the package, in the box. Going to put that right in there. Okay. We slide it in there. Put the cover on. Yeah. Okay. There. Okay. Next thing we do is we get under the hood, and we come to our fuse panel here, and the third spot right here, put in your small one, 10 amp, put it right in there. Okay. Third one, 10 amp. Put the cover back on. Here. Next thing I'm going to do is test out to see if it works. I have left signal on. I'm just using a test light here. I don't have one of those special things that plug in here, so let's see here. There you go. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Right signal. Can you see it? Okay. Running lights. Okay, see? Running lights. Brake lights are on. Okay. Power. on both of these. Okay. Everything works. So, we can start putting stuff back together. Okay. So I got this one on. So the next thing you want to do is make sure that you have enough room. You ain't gonna need all that. But anyway, you have it here. You'll want to make sure it's out of the way of your hitch. Your tailgate latch. So you want to set it there. And then we'll put this tray in. Oops. Okay. Make sure it gets underneath the carpet. Okay. Carpet. There we go. Okay. So. Okay. Right there. I think it goes. Right there. Okay. That goes right on there. Okay. Right. Everything on there. Looks good. Right. Now all we need to do make sure it lays. So when you shut your gate, this cushion will help it. It ain't gonna crush them. So when you're done with this, you can just wad this up, boom, put it right in there, okay, out of the way. Now, you stoop, let's see, close the gate. Okay. So you got all this. Okay. You ain't gonna need it all, it depends how, wherever your plug is, but anyway. Let's open this back up. See, no pinch marks. The weather stripping here protects it. Okay? So whenever you're done with it, just, wad it up here and put it in there. All done. All right. Simple, easy. Plug and play. The hardest part is just taking apart your panels and then using that self-tapper to put your ground wire on. So if you stay with me to the end of this video, I greatly appreciate it. You know what to do. Hit all those YouTube buttons. Help out the channel. I could always use some new subscribers. Also, leave in the comments. What do you think? Easy. Did I do okay job? I know I'm not the greatest videographer. I may be in the way sometimes. My editing may, when you see this, don't know. But I'm just a regular old Joe, just doing my install videos. So leave in a comment, how'd I do? And if you like watching my content and you want to see some more, check out the video up here next. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.